Good morning. Did I get your attention? Well, this place got my attention. Caesar here, the sober traveler. Good morning. Bonjour. Dzień dobry. And buenos dias. It is buenos dias. But the magical place about this place is 6 o'clock in the morning the sun rises, and 6 o'clock at night the sun sets. And that's 365 days a year. That's the magic of being near the equator. And let me tell you, the average temperature here is, I would say, 29 to 30 Celsius year round, even during the rainy season. Got a few private messages wondering, is this beach always like this? Well, this is Bejuco Beach, Bejuco Beach, depends how you pronounce it, how your Spanish is, or how your English is. And yes, there's an incredible phenomenon. So this is low tide, so the beach varies in length daily by 1 football field. So the beach will come up to almost where those chairs are and go back down. Now the magic thing about this beach is nobody likes to stub their toes, and I can tell you I've been walking kilometers and kilometers, averaging 25,000 steps a day. Very hard to stub your toe on anything here. And there's a lot of you would probably say, well, the beach is not crystally white sand, it looks dirty. Well, that's not true either. The sand is very clean. This place is a biological and natural phenomenon. There's just a lot of volcanic ash that's in the water that does tinge the color of the sand, but let me tell you, it is absolutely phenomenal and beautiful. This is probably one of the nicest beaches that I've ever been to in my life, and I've traveled quite a bit. The only beach that comes closer to this is in Sarasota, Siesta Key Beach. It is white, it is beautiful, but it doesn't give you the vastness of this place. And also, if you're not a big touristy person and you like to be a little bit alone, and this would definitely appeal to a lot, not to everybody. The other question I've asked from a lot of my friends, how's the fishing? Well, this is the deep sea fishing capital of South America. There's incredible fishing tours and fishing classes that happen here on a monthly basis. I think this is the sail fishing capital of the world. But if you don't have a boat and you're on a budget, well, get yourself a spool of line and do like this guy does. Handline fishing. Are you into surfing? Want to learn how to surf? Not very difficult. Check it out. The surf's in. You don't want to go surfing? Find a little pool like those people. Nice little calm pool, and go for a swim. The water's warm. A lot of things here to do. You like cycling? Well, you could cycle on the beach. Running, hiking. Paradise. I also saw in a lot of the forums that there's a lot of people asking me, how safe is Costa Rica? Well, my own personal opinion of that, go to dodgy places, dodgy things happen. Go to tranquil and peaceful, beautiful places, I think you'll be okay. I myself don't like to travel at night. I don't like to drive the roads at night. And so far, I haven't encountered any unpleasantries. And the expats that I speak to and some of the tourists mimic the same thing. Now, if you go to Jaco Beach and you're out on the beach at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning and intoxicated or inebriated underneath whatever substance that you might be ingesting, yeah, you might run into some problems. But that's, I think, anywhere in the world. So if you're curious about Costa Rica, come out, take a look. I can guarantee you there's something for everybody here. But if you're looking to reconnect with nature and yourself, I'm out of words to tell you what I see. So I'm trying to capture the best I can with my camera. The sheer beauty and the majesty of this place. I've got a couple of viewers in Poland. I know my mom's watching. So I know we're very far away from each other, but I'm glad you're watching this video, and I'm glad you could at least walk with me on this beautiful beach. Not in person, but virtually, which is still nice. And if you're watching this video from Canada, where it's minus 18 or minus 20 today with 3 feet of snow, walk along with me. You feel the heat, the breeze. I wish you could smell what I smell. But I will invest in a tripod, and I think I'm going to leave the tripod right here. And if anybody's into ocean sounds, yeah, it's magical. So it's low tide right now. It's getting lower, so the tide is going out. It's an incredible phenomenon. The water temperature, the sea, especially in the shallows, high 20s, maybe 30 Celsius. It's warm. I've sustained a lot of injuries through my years of martial arts and kickboxing and all the other activities that I've done, and I've taken up cycling now, and I used to do a lot of mountain bike races, and now I'm trying to take up the endurance factor. If you are suffering from arthritic pain or any type of injuries, something magical and healing. I know there's a lot of people talking about the recovery of ice baths, which I totally understand and I totally agree with. To soak yourself in ice cold water for a minute to release that dopamine in your brain and do some recovery. But I don't think there's enough people speaking about heat therapy and sun therapy and what it does to your mental health and your dopamine levels and also your body. I've had a lot of broken bones. I go through great pain in the wintertime in Canada. I can't say I'm 100% in Costa Rica or when I was in Panama, but I could give you I'm like a good 85-90% better. There's still some nagging injuries, but I'm not a medical doctor, but I can tell you the heat therapy, this extreme heat therapy with this incredible breeze is manageable, and it's really good for joints and muscles and bones and my digestive system, sleeping. The only thing is different that I find is the appetite. So definitely I eat a lot less, and definitely I drink a lot less. Now, as you guys seen a lot of my videos, I am the sober traveler, so I'm not talking about drinking alcohol. I don't drink alcohol. That's one of the choices I've made in my life. but I do drink a lot less any type of sodas, or even I drink a lot less water, which I think I should drink a lot more. But it's funny how you don't need so much. I don't need so much. I think this is the only time I've been on holidays, on these trips, where I'm losing weight instead of gaining weight. And that's the other thing, is I don't travel to all-inclusive resorts just for that reason. Is I find, even if you're strict and even if you're really regimented, you know, fall off the dietary wagon and start indulging in the foods that you usually don't eat, and with this heat you just feel like a bag of poo. At least I do. Are you enjoying the walk with me? Well, thanks for coming along. Sometimes I just want to share my deep thoughts and my experiences with you. Thanks for logging in and watching and commenting and liking and subscribing. I am trying to get 1,000 subscribers. That's my goal for this year. And shoot unedited content. And I'm practicing right now. I'm practicing this content. And by 2025, my friend Chris and I will be cycling across Canada. So I'm trying to get the feel of the camera and speak my truth to you, and to watch that journey in 2025 as we cycle. That is the plan. As we cycle across Canada to raise awareness for two amazing causes. And that's why I'm trying to get a subscription and an audience, and of course support. It's incredible when humans embark on certain journeys, as we tend to isolate it, to be alone, but we really crave support from others. If it's a positive support or sometimes even criticism. All comments are good, even the bad ones. I think as we grow older, as I grow older, you start to get a little bit of a thick skin. But all of this that I'm walking on, in a few hours, will be completely covered by water. Do you like the seashell? You find these beautiful things. Look at that, eh? Make a necklace out of that. Sweet. Good find. I'm not a big seashell finder, but sometimes nature is just so beautiful. Look at that. But he's getting back to my journey with my friend Chris. So we're going to be cycling from one coast to the next coast, roughly 9,000 kilometers. If I'm correct, that's 3,500 miles, 4,000 miles. I don't know, it's a lot of miles. We're planning to do it for 3.5 months. I'd like to raise awareness, capital, and support men's mental health. And Chris is very passionate about Alzheimer's disease and dementia. As I'm walking, my shell is falling apart in my hand. Well, I guess I got to put it back. But that's what the plan is. Are you interested in the journey? Curious? Any comments or suggestions? Have you done that cycling journey or a long haul somewhere? I'd love to hear from you. Holy molies. that's a surfing wave. But anyways, I'm gonna let you guys go. I'm gonna go back home and get some water and get some cold coconuts and upload this to YouTube so you guys can watch. And I'm off to another adventure today. Where? I don't know. Why? I don't know either. How? Well, probably by car. So at least I answered one of my questions. Thanks for watching. Thanks for the support. Thanks for giving me an outlet. I really enjoy YouTube.